Didn't see you there. I'm just finishing up my last bottle of Cleanse Day 2. Um, I'm gonna be honest. It's hard being on a fast and cleanse. And while I'm not hungry, I miss food. Any kind of food. I'll even take keto food at this point. I just want something to chew on. You dig? One more day. One more day. 6 more bottles. This is nasty. I'm feeling better today. A lot better than I was yesterday. I can actually breathe out of one side of my nose. That does not bode well because now I can actually taste this when I drink it. But I'm powering through. Still a bit gassy, but other than that, I'm perfectly fine. That was the last bottle. I'm late. It's 7:49. I was supposed to drink it at 7. I mean, I've been late with the bottles all day. But I've been trying to rest up in the hope that I'm over the hump of the illness and that I can get better from having some rest because I really do feel like crap. All right. So one thing, I started spotting today. So you know what that means. Tomorrow is cycle day 1. So ushering in cycle 17. Wow. Maybe I'll split this up then. So I can have cycle 16 video and cycle 17 video. Anyway, tomorrow will be cycle 17 day 1. And I'll be preparing myself for an FET. Nothing really to prepare. I just have to monitor ovulation and show up on the right day, right? That's all anyone can do. And hope that the ERA comes back receptive. So we can get this show on the road. Shall we? All right. Well, I don't know what else to say. I'm hungry. No, I'm not hungry. I want food. Like food. Like a snack. Something. Anything. I hate not eating. I'm peeing a lot. Not a lot of bowel movements going on. I guess my system's pretty clean. I mean, I don't know if I'm losing any weight. I'm not even sure I should expect to lose any weight. But, I mean, it is what it is, right? The idea is to cleanse my system and hit the ground running back on keto on Monday when all this is done. So, I'll come back in here. Sorry, cat. I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, I'll come back tomorrow. Let you guys know how things end. I've made it this far. No point in turning back now. So, we'll just have to get through day 3 and go from there and get ready for the adventure, right? Because I will say, usually, before a cycle, I will cramp. The day before, I had no cramping at all. And in fact, if it wasn't for some very pale pink mucus on a toilet tissue yesterday, I would not have thought that outflow was coming. I was expecting outflow yesterday. It didn't come. I didn't cramp. So, I got some pink tinged, very, very pale pink tinged discharge yesterday. So that told me she was coming. This morning I had some spotting, and I said she's coming. Then this afternoon I actually saw red, but I'm still not full flow. So I'll be full flow tomorrow. Oh, these cats are running through here like banshees. Bad behind cats. Anyway, um, so I'm expected to be full flow tomorrow, which would make tomorrow cycle day 1, which is cool because that will provide enough time, because I do have some travel in a couple of weeks that'll provide enough time for me to go travel, come back prior to ovulating. I hope. We will just have to wait and see. We will just have to wait and see, but it means that I'll be taking my OPKs on the road with me. Anyway, I don't know. I'm trying my best to get through it, y'all. Trying my best to get through it. Because days like this, I would have ordered in Domino's. I would have had pasta and pizza and garlic parmesan bites. It would have been so good. I mean, none of that is keto either, but oh well. I'm gonna stop daydreaming about food, because my stomach is kind of like bubbling a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just rambling. I'm just rambling, y'all. Don't pay me no mind. I'll get back to y'all tomorrow. I'll let y'all know how this goes. Hello, hello, hello. It is cleanse day 3. It's 8:09, and I just finished my very last bottle. That is 18 of these bottles over the last 3 days. I'm so glad to be done. So glad to be done. I'm not gonna lie. I miss food. I miss food. Unfortunately, I can't jump into a huge breakfast tomorrow, so I will probably have something liquid or at least something soft. Probably another breakfast burrito. But I'm so glad to be done with this. It sucks being on a cleanse. It sucks not being able to eat. It sucks. But I'm feeling better. I've been sick for the last couple of days. I'm still a little congested. Got a little bit of cold hanging on up there in my head, but I am feeling a lot better than I was today. So I believe I'm over the hump. It's been an interesting last 3 days. I was not hungry at all. So I don't want you to think that I was starving and I just miss food. That's the thing when you go on a fasting cleanse, you miss chewing on something. And the other thing is this stuff doesn't taste good. You know, when you have a meal, you want it to be enjoyable. It needs to taste good. It's got to smell good, all that great stuff. Yeah, it's like torture for 3 days. Nothing tastes good. Nothing smells good. You don't get to chew on anything, right, Sky? And, it's just, it's a mind over matter thing. Going into a cleanse, it's definitely, you have to have a mindset or you're just not going to make it through it. And I've proven to myself that my head was in the game this week. Pardon me. Today is officially day 7 of the FET weight loss challenge. So I get to get on the scale and do my body fat analysis and see how much I've lost in the last week. Uh, I don't know. I mean, I know I was down 4.4 pounds at the time that I started the cleanse. Um, I don't know how much weight I will have lost on this cleanse. I'm not really expecting to lose much because I haven't done much by way of bowel movements. Um, but maybe I've lost some water weight, anything that I was retaining. Um, it is officially cycle day 1 today. So, cycle 17, day 1. And so maybe I'm retaining some water a little bit. I don't know how that's going to affect the scale, but I can't be worried about it, right? I can't be worried about it, but I'm excited to get back to food, even keto food. I'm just excited to get back to food, something that actually tastes good going down. I'm totally excited to do that. Um, and I am excited to see about the scale, considering that this is cycle day 1. I've got roughly 21 days. I mean, if this cycle goes like last cycle and I get my peak on cycle day 14, I'm about 21 days away from FET. That's exciting, right? Um, or or you know, I'm also about 21 days. I have 21 days left to hit my weight goal. Or actually, all my goals, because the deadline was FET. So that's, I don't want to say nerve wracking, but it's a little bit of pressure because I was sick this weekend. I didn't get out into the yard. I didn't do anything. Um, you know, I did get float therapy. I did do that. So that's one. I've got 2 more to hit the goal. I've got 3 weeks to do it in. Um, and one of those weeks I'll be traveling. So I really got to make it happen. And I don't know what my weight will be tomorrow, but as of my last weigh-in, I was about 12 pounds away from goal. That sounds like a lot in 3 weeks. 12 pounds. So I really have to buckle down and get to it. Uh, I'm excited. I'm excited to be like in the cycle that things are going to happen. I'm also excited to have not been on any drugs for the last 2 cycles. No. Well, my last cycle, no drugs. This cycle coming, no drugs, at least until after FET. Um, it feels good to not be pumped full of extra hormone. I'm just saying. It feels good. I kind of feel like I'm back at the beginning of my journey where I'm tracking ovulation and doing all that great stuff. Even though I didn't really need to because my IUIs were medicated. But this almost feels like a home insemination, although it's not a home insemination. So I have to like track for my ovulation and then on the right time, you know, put put the stuff in. And this time it's not little swimmers. It's actually gonna be one of my babies. So one of my M babies anyway. So I'm really, really excited. Really, really excited about this cycle. I am still waiting to hear about the ERA, the results from the ERA biopsy. Those have not come back yet. I've got at least another week or so before those results come back. I've not yet heard back on my karyotyping blood test. Um, I've got at least another week before that will come back. Not that I'm waiting for that for anything, because I'm not. That's just more informational. But you know, there's a lot of things that's just up in the air. But the good news is I get to now focus on building a nice fluffy lining, and preparing for FET. I'm gonna claim that this ERA is gonna come back receptive, and we're gonna make a baby this month. I hope. Oh, my hands are so ashy. Sorry. I hope we're gonna make a baby this month. Yeah, I really do hope so. So, um, I don't know how these videos are gonna come together. If it'll be in pieces, if it'll be its own part or not. Individual days. I don't know. I tried to give you like the cleanse experience. There isn't a whole lot to give. I'm laying around. I've been sick the entire cleanse. Um, I've been laid up the entire time, and I'm not doing anything other than drinking these bottles. It's not very exciting. Not very exciting. I'm glad that it's over. All 18 bottles down. Now there's just fasting until tomorrow, and that's it. So thanks for hanging out with me during this journey. You know, the ladies on Instagram have been very supportive and you know, and cheerleading for me, and rooting for me to get through this. Man, I'm just glad it's over. I'm just glad it's over. But either way, I will see you in the next clip. Good morning, ladies. The time is 6:50. And it is the morning after my 3-day cleanse. And it is time to check out the results. I have been taking my blood pressure and glucose every day like I'm supposed to. That's not really been improving. I'm not sure why, but maybe it just takes a little bit more time. We'll see. But I'm about to take my blood pressure. And I guess I haven't been taking it right or something. I don't know. But let's see. It's pretty high on my line. Okay. Let's see. Thing is so tight. Well, that is some improvement after 3 days. 139 over 99. That's actually some improvement. And I don't know if you noticed, even on the beginning one, the little notch here was actually on the second. It was a little higher up. So that is improvement after only 3 days on the cleanse. Hopefully that means I lost some weight too. But 139 over 99. All right. As you can see, I'm feeling a lot better, even from yesterday. So, all right, 139 over 99. It's still high, but that lower number needs to be under 100. That's good. It's now under 100. And the upper number really needs to be under 135. So I'm pretty close to that. I like progress, you know. All right, now let's take the glucose. This has been the more wishy-washy thing. I'm not sure, you know, we got down to like that 112 that one time, or maybe it was 115. I don't know what it was on camera, but it got down to 112 one morning. And then I think yesterday it was like 124. All I can say is the dawn phenomenon because I was on the cleanse. I had taken my sugar, my glucose after my second bottle. I just drank my second bottle and it was only 112. So, but in the morning, it's just always higher in the morning. I don't know. That dawn phenomenon, I really have to train my body to stop doing that. But it took me years to train my body to do what it's doing right now. I can't expect it to stop overnight. So I just have to take my measures and address it. And then, but I think when I go off the intermittent fasting and get back to eating almonds as soon as I wake up, this will start to come down. I'm going to use a different finger today. I've been poking my pointer finger for the last week. All right. See? 135. Other than this is just what it is in the morning. Some days it's good, some days it's not. I don't know. I mean, it's better than the 160, right? I don't know. It will work itself out. It will work itself out, I'm sure. Because I promise you, I didn't need anything other than the cleanse. Now, the cleanse is higher in carb intake than I would be taking on keto. That may have something to do with it, but I don't really think so. I think my glucose is normal all day. It's just not so normal first thing in the morning. So, all right, let's do weight now. Okay. All right. Let me pull up the scale here. Keep in mind that I am doing body fat analysis. I'm going to try to step back here a little bit. Normally, and where I usually am. Okay, so let's turn it on, get it calibrated. Let's pick this thing up. 0. And hit the 1 here. And I'm stepping on. All right. 237.6. Considering I was 242 the day I started to cleanse, I'm not mad at this. 237.6. Yes. Okay. So that means I lost let me see. 2, 3, 5. Almost 5 pounds. Because I was 242 even. So 2, 9, 8, that's 4. 4.4 pounds. Okay. Let's see. Body fat is up to 54.1. That's got to be true body fat. Remember, I told you when I took the body fat before that I was really like 51, 52%. And when it's like low, that's an indication of water retention. So I'm basically flushed of all water right now. So I'm a lower weight. So 54% is probably about the same. So on the cleanse, I don't expect to lose any fat. So 54.1, okay. And interestingly enough, my visceral has gone up to 11. Remember I said I was bordering 10, 11, but I don't know how this is calculated, so I'm not sure how close I am. So I will probably bob up and down between 10 and 11. Let's see. A week ago, looks like I lost some muscle too. A week ago, I was 22.6% muscle, but I also weighed more. Okay, I also weighed more, and now I'm just 20.5% muscle. So we'll see. But the BMI has obviously come down because the weight has come down, right? And the calories I'm burning per day, the weight has come down, so that has come down, and my body age has actually gotten a little worse. But I think that's because my body fat and muscle has gotten worse. So this is probably the true gauge. So I got a lot of work to do, right? I mean, weight is one thing, body fat, visceral fat is another. And, this is what I weighed 7 days ago, right? 246.4. I'm about 9 pounds down in a week. That's actually a lot. So what I expect to happen this week is for my body to resist quite a bit dropping any more weight. The good news is I started this cycle. I'm cutting sugar. I'm not cutting fat. So it's a good way to lose weight while trying to get pregnant. But, I'm happy about the weight loss. I'm not so happy about the body fat percentage. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So I still got a little belly here. I think my stomach feels more empty, but I don't feel like I look any smaller. So I think I've gotten some waste out and some excess water that may have been logging me down. 3 days of not eating like food. I am feeling a little weak this morning, so I am going to work out, but I'm going to take it easy on the treadmill this morning. So, all right, 237.6. That's great. As far as dropping unwanted waste in my body, whether it's in my cells or in my colon and intestines. I did have a couple of bowel movements this morning, yesterday, so I guess it just took a little while longer for that to sort of work its way through. But also I think that's like remnants of the whey that I was drinking, because whey is a solid, even though it doesn't go down like a solid. It kind of goes down like a liquid, but it is a solid. So I think that all kind of just worked its way in my stomach and all of that. So, but you know what that means? It means now I'm about a little less than 8 pounds away from goal. I've got approximately 3 weeks before an FET. At least 3 weeks. So to drop 8 more pounds, a little less than 8 more pounds. So um, I feel good about that. At least I feel good about that. I just need to focus, uh, eat what I'm supposed to eat, and do what I'm supposed to do. My workouts. Again, I am gonna walk on a treadmill. I'm not gonna walk as high of a pace as I usually do because I really do feel weak. And I do still plan to wear my sauna suit and feeling weak, not like malnutrition, but I am feeling weak as in I haven't had like any food. Carbs have been a minimum, and I've been sick. So I kind of just feel a little depleted. And the fact that my sugars are a little up um, probably doesn't help much. So I'm not going to break my fast, although in a half hour is usually about when I would break the fast on the cleanse. I'm not going to break my fast yet. I'm just going to go get on the treadmill and see how it goes this next week. So, those are the results of this cleanse. Again, I'm not trying to sell it to any of you ladies. If you're interested in information, DM me on Instagram, message me, um, shoot me a comment or something, and I'll get you some information. Again, it was expensive, but I think that has a lot to do with the shipping because it has to get shipped overnight because it needs to be refrigerated. Um, so it is a bit on the expensive side, which is why I'm not trying to like sell it to you. But um, you know, those are my results. I have lost more weight on this cleanse before, but like I said, I do cleanses, and being on keto, I have been eating a lot cleaner, so there just isn't a lot of gunky waste hanging around my intestines to come out. So this was actually more weight than I expected to lose. I think I expected to lose maybe just a couple of pounds, not really 4.5. So um, that's great, and I'm happy with it. And let's move on and forward.